Hey everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Farmington Hills, Michigan. I am getting my tablet ready, so come on, come on. It's just, and now the volume, hang on. So, there we go. Now I can see that a few of you are watching. Hi, Amber. So, I am going to do just one quick card today, and I'm going to be using the, I can move that, the Nuts About Squirrels stamp set, which did carry over. Good afternoon, Pam. Thank you for sharing, ladies. So this is a carryover, which was nice, because rarely when I buy something cutesy like this does it carry over. So I was pretty happy about that. So we're going to be using that, and this is a celebration item that you'll be able to get next month. It's called Rings of Love, and it's 12 by 12 DSP, and these are so pretty. I'll be using this sheet, but look at the other side. So pretty, right? And I'm going to be using this sheet. Also so pretty. This goes would go really well with the gnome set, because it's got the little mushrooms and stuff, but it doesn't have to because it's just really cute. But so here's a flower set. Look at that plaid, how cute, right? And then a nice fall leafy design with kind of a muted with the leaves falling in it. This kind of looks like frost. I don't know how well you guys can see that. My hand in the way of my lighting. And then look at these birds. I know it's upside down, but then the houses will be upside down. So this is really pretty. And y'all know I'm not a big bird fan, but this is pretty. These cute little houses. I could definitely see this for housewarmings, for even the holidays. Not all of us live in winter conditions, so this would be a good, like, from our house to yours kind of a thing, or even to fussy cut them and make a little village. These are beautiful little medallions, very pretty. And then I think, yep, then we start to repeat. So anyway, this can be yours for free with a $50 order during celebration if you choose to pick one of those. That one for your freebie. Okay, so I am going to start with a a soft suede piece of cardstock. I almost said close to cocoa. That is like a color we had years ago. So I don't know why I said it, but there it is. So I'm just going to bone folder that. And then I'm going to start with the inside. So remember I showed you the pieces that had the little logs in it. So I know you guys get tired of watching me fussy cut, but I wanted to show you again. All I did was fussy cut out, and you're going to see more of these because I've got some on the front. If you guys can hear that squeaking, I live in a very old house, and my husband is upstairs in our room, which is right above my head, like literally. And I can hear the floor squeaking. Can y'all hear that? I'm just curious if you can hear it. Tell me, because I'd like to know. So anyway, so I'm going to just put these at the bottom of the inside of my card. Yep, okay. Make sure I cut it right. Just as a little, so your inside isn't boring. So just a little bit of adhesive. It's kind of a lot of bit of adhesive, so I think I might grab some of it and spread it onto this piece. Do you guys do that? Feel like you have too much, and so you just move it along. And then I actually think this would be really cute with some splatter. But I was playing with a couple of different things that I thought would be cute for splatters, and I couldn't get one. And I know I have a stamp set that does like a splatter. Where did I put it? I don't know. I do not know. It's here. And it's probably sitting on my desk but I'm working on so many things because we have the new catalog coming out. And I know some of you are wondering, am I going to do another party week? I don't know. And I will tell you that because it's so close to the annual catalog coming out that there's just so much going on that I'm not sure I'm going to fit it into my schedule. So, but anyway, see how it just makes the inside just a little bit nicer. So, keep that nice. And then I'm using soft suede ink and crumb cake ink for my projects today. This is going to be the background of my card, and then I am taking the Nuts About You, and I already pre-cut one of these little logs, and I'm going to turn it that way, and I'm going to use the soft suede, and this is photopolymer, so I'll move that out of my way too. So I'm going to grab that. I'm also grabbing that, cover that, and make sure, oops, see, I didn't have it right. It was a good thing I checked it, right? That's better. And I'm going to put this right in there, right in the center of this log. Nuts About You. I probably should have moved it slightly because it's a little difficult to read, but it's okay. So, look at that. I just made a mess. Look at that. You know, this is why people ask me, why do I trim my, like, red rubber stamps? This is why. I love to stamp. I'm just not really all that good at it. Oh, and I forgot to grab my scrap. So while I'm stamping, this is just my scrap of basic white. So you guys are going to have to watch me cut. It's dirty, so I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to stamp my little squirrel dude full strength. And then I'm going to ink up the inside, but I'm going to stamp it off and set her or him on there depending on your mood. And line them up. Sorry for my head, but you do need to line this one up. And so if you guys can see that, it is lined up. Let me see if I can zoom it a bit for you. But you can see how it kind of lines up but leaves white also. So, all right. Okay, so did I line it up perfectly? Who are you talking to? You know I did not. And then I am going to use the crumb cake for the little nut. Now this stamp set has the insides of the nuts. And see, it has two different squirrels in case you've forgotten. So again, I am going to stamp off of both of these. The color gets very similar. Okay. So, but this has the little lines in it. So I always forget how this goes. That's his little paw, I think. So I'm going to stamp that off. And there's a little hole, like a little spot in there that kind of, I think, maybe is his paw. Don't hold me to it, but I think it is. It is. Yay. Okay, so there's my little squirrel. So that's all of my stamping. I have pre-cut out some more of the logs. And now I do need to cut out my little squirrel. So while I am doing this, tell me what's going on by you guys. And I don't know what's going on with your weather, but I talk about the weather a lot, don't I? But our weather is going back up to ridiculous again. Today, it's only supposed to be about 88. But most of the rest of the week, we're going to be in the 90s. And and with humidity and stuff, which we get a lot of humidity here in Michigan because of the lakes, it's going to be close to 100, feels like. So that's fun. And I know that some of you are like out in like Arizona and stuff, and it's like crazy over there, hot and humid. So you can tell me that you don't feel bad for me if you want. So did everybody's dads and fathers and husbands have a good Father's Day weekend? Did you guys do anything special? Just killing time while I'm cutting out. So I thought I'd ask you guys some questions while I'm doing that. Don't forget today, and I know that you guys are all thinking, well, celebration is coming, I'm going to wait to place an order. I get that. But shipping now is 11%. Oh, Pam, you've got it bad. We're in the 90s and headed to 100 this week. Where are you, Chris? Yeah, so just so you're thinking about that, 11% savings. Remember that when you're saving that on the shipping, you're also saving the tax on that shipping. Oh, Oklahoma. Yeah, that makes sense. That you would be. Yes, I'm not going to sing for you, but you know that I want to sing the Oklahoma song. Or at least Surrey with the Fringe on Top. I'm showing my age, but I did really like that movie, and I still like to watch really old movies. Anyway, back to shipping. So today, 24 hours only, you're going to save that shipping. That's a lot. So even though, like I said, it's 11%, it's 11% plus that 11% off of your tax. And for some of you, your tax is like 8%. So, I mean, it can add up. I realize it's not like a huge amount of money, but if I were to say I'm going to give you 11% off your order, you'd be excited about it, right? So basically that's what's going on. And I wish I could give you guys more warning. I always feel bad because inevitably before I know about a free shipping date, I get people who place orders. And I don't know. I have no idea. They tell us maybe, when did I know about that? I think I knew about it a couple of days in advance this time. But, yeah. And I get it. You know, it's like a flash sale. So that's why they do that. So we don't know a whole lot about it. So, and I know that right now there are so many things going on with Stampin' Up! And I feel like I'm constantly telling you guys, buy this, buy that, because there's this going on and that going on. There's the BOGO sale, which frankly is a really good sale on the kits. So, but I feel bad, but I want you to know that I'm not, you know, I do this. Yes, I do it to make money. I do. I'm not going to lie and pretend I don't. But to be honest, I don't make huge amounts of money because I don't work as hard as the girls that are making huge amounts of money. And so I do this because I really like doing this. I like doing videos. I like creating. I like that I feel like some of you, even though we have never met, feel like really good friends of mine now because you're on all the time. You chat with me, you know, you sent me birthday cards or birthday wishes or, you know, and so I just, I like that. I like that part of it. So anyway, but I'm not going to not tell you about specials because I don't want to not tell you about them. Does that make sense? Boy, this is taking a lot longer. Is this fun? Have I lost anybody or all like, I'm leaving Carrie, I'm tired of your voice? I don't blame you. All right, I'm almost done. I'm on his last little foot. Or her last little foot, depending on. All right, phew, that took a minute. All right, so now I got my squirrel. I got my pieces of wood. So now I'm just going to start putting them onto this before I attach them to the card. Yeah, the humidity is what gets to me. I have back issues, and so when it's humid, I am miserable. I went for my walk pretty early this morning, and still I found myself I usually walk through the Target parking lot that's a couple blocks away, and then I like to walk around the block. But it was so hot that I literally, there's like a row of trees along the back side of the parking lot. I literally walked along the tree line so that I could stay in the shade, and I walked back and forth. Isn't that funny? Okay, so if you look here, I am, let me zoom in a little bit again. Get there. Here we go. So I'm putting these right at the edge down here, and this one I'm going to put this way. And it will end up getting cut off, I think. Part of it anyway. So I want them to look like they're kind of butted up against each other and on the edge of my paper. Like if they were laying there, you know, on top of each other. So now I've got this piece to cut off. Okay, so I've got that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. And setting that on there. This I thought would be a really fun guy card. I don't do very many guy cards. So now I'm going to put that sitting right there, like it is the top log in my pile. And I'm scooting it so that it looks like it's kind of wedged in between these. So you kind of got to pay attention. And you want to notice that when you're stamping too, because that's why I kind of picked this edge. I probably should have said that. I picked this edge so that, because I knew it might fit best in between that little space there. And then my little squirrel's going to go on top. And I think I'm going to, nope, I'm not going to dimensional him. I could have dimensional all the logs and then it would have made more sense. But he's going to need to, his little feet are flat, right? That's a little flat piece. So, and the log is not flat. So I'm going to set him so he is slightly, if it lets me, slightly behind there. So it looks like he's sitting back a little further on the log. And there we go. Super simple, right? It's a simple little card, but and it's very monochromatic, so you might not want to do something quite that monochromatic. But just returned from visiting giant sequoias. Oh, yes, I can see why that would be that way, Diane. Anyway, so there you can see the cards if you want to take a screenshot before I drop down. Oh, thank you, Pam. I'm glad you like it. All right, so let me get back there. So, okay, I've reminded you about the specials. Nuts About Squirrels is still available. I wish there were dies for it. That would be so much fun. But it's a very cute set. I think you guys have seen other stuff I've done with it. I don't know where my other one was. But if you went to Mega Meet, you saw me do like this one. I did it so that they were kissing, the reverse. That was the one that I was there with. So, there with bad grammar. Okay, so I hope that you will share this video with your friends. If you do, remember to comment below that you shared so you can be in the drawing in July. Also, if you're seeing this video somewhere else and you'd like to watch me live, I only go live on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/MemoryInkers. To shop, MemoryInkers.com takes you to my Stampin' Up! Website. To email me, MemoryInkers@gmail.com. And if you do shop, especially today, Tuesday, the whatever day today is, I don't even know. Isn't that funny? I think it's the 21st. Thank you, Pam. You too. Please use my hostess code, T as in Tom, M as in Michael, B as in Brad, 4, A as in Adam, 9, H as in Henry, 4. Please use that. Okay, thanks everybody. Have a wonderful day and stay cool. Bye.